Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H is the current Chief Content Officer of WWE. Image credits, WWE.com. Is Goldberg's unbeaten streak real or fake? Keep watching. A lot can change in WWE within a matter of days. That has not rung truer than right now. Following a real-life injury that has already changed the trajectory of multiple superstars. Jade Cargill will be out of action for a long time, potentially even missing WrestleMania 41. She was written off WWE television via a backstage attack that left her unconscious on the hood of a car. Triple H now has a decision to make regarding the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It seems like Cargill vacating her title is a formality and should be confirmed sooner rather than later. However, it remains to be seen what Bianca Belair will do without her tag team partner. While the likelihood is the EST will get a new partner and continue her title reign, what if that's not what happens? Belair could refuse to team up with anyone but Jade Cargill out of solidarity for her fallen friend. She may opt to defend her belt on her own. This can be part of a character shift, with Bianca refusing to trust anybody after a potential loss in the Women's War Games match at the Survivor Series. War Games 2024 Premium Live event, including her good friend Naomi. A top AEW star has fired back at his critics here. This would lead to WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H stepping in and forcing Bianca Belair to give up her championship. With 2 new singles titles being introduced for the women, the game may not tolerate any compromise with the women's tag team division. If she does not find a new partner, Bianca Belair is better off leaving the tag team division. Teams like Damage CTRL and The Metaphor can compete for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, while the EST goes back to the world title scene. After getting stripped of her championship, Belair can go against the system. She would be great as a defiant babyface and can use the momentum to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. Now that Jade Cargill might miss WrestleMania 41, multiple other stars could face Belair in Las Vegas, Nevada. Matches against Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, or possibly even Charlotte Flair sound amazing for the show of shows. In the ever-evolving world of professional wrestling, the backstage dynamics are just as crucial to a wrestler's success as their in-ring performances. These behind-the-scenes events often hold the potential to shift the landscape of a storyline, the careers of wrestlers, and even the direction of the company itself. Recently, rumors have begun to swirl regarding a major backstage incident involving a WWE superstar that could lead to the unthinkable. Triple H, the Chief Content Officer of WWE, stripping the star of their hard-earned championship. This potential situation is intriguing, but also a bit unsettling. It raises questions about what truly happens when a wrestler's backstage conduct directly impacts their on-screen success, especially at the highest level of the company. Could an unfortunate incident force Triple H, known for his leadership and fair decision-making, to take drastic action against a WWE champion? To explore this hypothetical situation, let's first identify the superstar at the heart of this scenario, a major WWE champion who has been the face of the company for the better part of a year. This wrestler has shown immense potential in the ring, drawing large crowds and breaking viewership records with their captivating storyline. Their hard work and dedication have made them a cornerstone of WWE's global appeal. On the surface, this champion seems to have it all: charisma, skill, and a fan base that rallies behind them. They embody the very essence of a WWE champion. But despite their success on screen, backstage issues have emerged that threaten to derail not only their title reign but their entire career. The details of the incident remain somewhat murky, but sources within WWE have hinted that the situation revolves around a personal altercation between the champion and a fellow WWE superstar. The disagreement escalated quickly, with tensions boiling over in a way that violated WWE's strict conduct policies. A backstage altercation, regardless of the circumstances, has the potential to reflect poorly on the individual involved, especially when it happens at the level of a top champion. The dispute allegedly took place during a taping of a high-profile WWE event. While WWE has always prided itself on maintaining a controlled environment, the pressures of being a top star, coupled with the stress of a grueling schedule, have sometimes led to incidents of poor judgment. This particular disagreement, though not physical, reportedly escalated to the point where it affected other talent and staff members who were caught in the crossfire. WWE officials, including Triple H, who has overseen talent relations for several years, are said to be reviewing the situation thoroughly. Triple H's leadership has always been rooted in a respect for talent, but also a commitment to upholding the company's values. For someone in his position, there is no room for behavior that might bring shame or harm to the brand. For many in WWE, the most vital aspect of maintaining a championship title is their ability to be a consistent and reliable professional both in the ring and backstage. A major part of the champion's role is to lead by example. A WWE champion is expected to be a role model, both in terms of their conduct in the ring and their behavior behind the curtain. This ensures a cohesive environment where all talent is treated with respect, and the backstage area remains free of disruption. The unfortunate incident in this scenario may have tested the very essence of this champion's reputation. Despite their unparalleled in-ring talent, their behavior could be seen as undermining the integrity of WWE as a global entertainment company. Triple H, who has lived through the highs and lows of the wrestling business, has always emphasized the importance of professionalism. In recent years, he has made it clear that those who break the rules or disrupt the backstage order will face consequences, regardless of their position in the company. Stripping a major star of their title is a drastic decision, but one that may become necessary to protect the integrity of WWE's product. Such an action would send a powerful message that no one, regardless of their star power, is above the company's standards. After all, a title is not just a symbol of in-ring success. It is a representation of WWE's values, and it cannot be tarnished by erratic backstage behavior. If Triple H were to make the decision to strip the champion of their title, the ripple effect would be felt throughout the WWE universe. The champion's fan base, which has supported them through thick and thin, would undoubtedly be devastated. There is a risk of backlash from the audience, as fans are often quick to pick sides when a beloved champion faces adversity, especially when it involves a backstage altercation. The public relations challenge of handling such a fallout would require delicate management, as WWE works to maintain its image as a family-friendly company while still addressing issues of internal discipline. For the wrestler, losing the title would not only be a professional blow, but also a personal one. In many ways, the WWE Championship represents the pinnacle of success. To have it stripped away could be devastating for the champion's confidence and career trajectory. For a superstar on the rise, such a loss could stall their momentum and lead to questions about their future in WWE. Yet, as we've seen with other superstars who faced similar consequences in the past, the path to redemption can be long but ultimately rewarding. The champion could, in theory, work to regain the trust of management and the fans, perhaps through a series of storyline arcs designed to rehabilitate their image. This type of narrative has played out before in WWE history, where a superstar is stripped of a title, only to work their way back into the championship picture, having learned from their mistakes. Triple H, in his capacity as WWE's chief content officer, would likely take several factors into account when making a final decision. His legacy as both a performer and an executive has been defined by his ability to make tough calls and look out for the long-term success of WWE. While the emotional and financial consequences of such a move would be considerable, Triple H has always prioritized the health of the business over individual egos. As a former champion himself, Triple H understands the gravity of holding WWE's most coveted prize. However, he also knows that the company's reputation cannot be sacrificed for the sake of one individual, no matter how talented they may be. Stripping a superstar of the championship could be seen as an act of tough love, but it would also reinforce the idea that WWE values the brand and its values over individual success. As the rumors continue to swirl, one thing is certain. Triple H's leadership will be tested as WWE navigates this precarious situation. While it's still unclear how the backstage incident will ultimately impact the champion's future, it serves as a stark reminder of how a wrestler's behavior, both in and out of the ring, can have far-reaching consequences. Whether or not Triple H will ultimately strip the superstar of the championship remains to be seen, but if he does, it will mark a turning point in WWE's approach to backstage conduct and the maintenance of its storied legacy.